Hey guys, Adam from Southend Dog Training. Looking a bit like Obi-Wan Kenobi at the minute. As most of you are aware, over on Instagram we're doing 1 minute waffles, answering questions from you guys, posting tips and advice in 60 seconds or less. And of course we always say, if you want us to answer a video or something we haven't discussed, then send us a message or leave a comment about a subject you'd like us to address. Sometimes though, however, I cannot address what I've been asked for in 60 seconds or less. So therefore, we make a YouTube video on it. Okay? We got a question the other day, how to deal with dogs fighting in the same household. Okay? It's a very difficult one, guys. Obviously, dogs fighting in the household is a stressful situation. Yeah? And of course, what happens is every time dogs fight with one another, they lose tolerance with one another, so they're always quicker to engage each time it happens. But the main reason... Stop! Letting this little guy go past. Gonna... Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, so... I'm setting some dog owner and this dog go past, okay, keeping control of the dogs, multitasking, yeah, but yeah, two dogs fighting in the same household, the main reason it happens, guys, is lack of leadership and consistency. Yeah, so what happens is the dogs start battling for competition, and I'm not going into this, one of them's trying to be pack leader mentality. It's because there are no rules going on and lack of consistency. What's happening is one of the dogs will start trying to take that role. So the dog might start thinking that you belong to him, or the toys all belong to him, or the food all belongs to him. Okay? So one of the best things to do, right, is go all the way back to basics. Yeah? Strip it all the way back. Don't let your dogs on the sofa. Don't let your dogs on your bed. Yeah? Make sure that they know their place. Be 100% consistent with every command. If you ask the dog to sit, don't ask it 10 times, ask it to sit. If it doesn't, then make it sit. Yeah? If you ask the dog to lay down, make it lay down. Yeah, you have to go less affection, more on the military side of things, just in the beginning, just to re-establish the harmony. Yeah? But often when you let the dogs on the sofa, I've got no problem with dogs on the sofa, my dogs are on the sofa all the time, but often when we let dogs on the sofa, this way, if there's no rules in place, or lack of rules and lack of consistency, the dogs can start to claim that sofa for themselves, or claim that bed for yourself. Often you'll find that most of the fights occur when you're in, because often you're the problem, so they can even start to get jealous about you. You give one dog affection, the other one comes over. Yeah, so you need to be less about the affection, more about the rules. Yeah, and give them affection when they're doing something worthy of it. And if you're giving one dog affection for doing something you've asked, and the other dog comes to muscle in, push that dog out. Yeah, I'm not saying throw it across the room or anything, block it. Wait for that dog to offer you a better behaviour, then you can stroke that one. But you need to be less on the affection, more on the rules, because that's the main reason dogs fight, lack of leadership in the house. The other thing is you need to make sure that they both know how to walk on a lead properly. Yeah, so start taking them out individually to spend that one-on-one time with them and make sure they're listening to you, make sure they're walking properly on the lead, make sure they're having freedom to sniff and do all that when you give them permission to, not whenever they feel like it. And when they're both comfortably walking, then walk them together, because the quickest way for dogs to bond is by walking together. Yeah, you become a unit, you become a team, you become a pack, if you will. Yeah, that's the quickest way for dogs to bond with each other, but you have to be the one driving that ship. So there are many reasons dogs will fight in the house, but the main reason is lack of leadership. I would highly advise though, the second domestic squabbles start happening, do contact a balanced dog trainer though, guys, because they're going to be able to help you. They're going to be able to pinpoint exactly what is going on and how to help you. Yeah, and the longer you leave it, the worse these things can get, and the more your dogs fight, the more they lose tolerance with each other. So they can coexist, but one grumble, they can be back at one another quick as a flash. So it's definitely worth getting someone in straight away, and not a force free trainer, guys, because the reality is a force free trainer will not correct your dog for acting like a dick. Yeah, they'll simply wait for your dog to stop acting like a dick, and then they'll reward your dog. Yeah, and force free training often is all about excitement, and many times excitement can be a trigger to do dogs fighting when there's no leadership going on. You want a calm house, you want to go all the way back to basics. Imagine it's day one. Establish those rules, stick to those rules, because that will help you massively. But the main reason dogs fight in a household is because of inconsistency and not enough leadership from the handler. Okay, so I hope that helps. And if you've got any questions or anything you'd like us to talk about, guys, we're out every day. We do these videos every day, right? They become very popular. So if you want us to cover a subject that we haven't, just comment down below, whether you're seeing this on Facebook or whether you're watching it first on YouTube, or even if you're over on our Instagram, just leave a comment in the section. Yeah, as always, hit that like button, guys, because these videos are becoming ever so popular, and they're often about subjects that a lot of people are struggling with, and getting that word out really helps people. So yeah, have a good day, guys.